Hey, g'day again. Okay, I've just started rubbing the full application of 2-pack primer. I'm rubbing it with a wet 400, and I'm doing the flatter areas with my big block, my house-shaped block. Obviously, you can't do these areas here with a flat block, but so I'll get to that with a softer one. But yeah, I just wanted to show you, like how unstraight a panel actually is. Like this will look pretty good. Until you do this, you do your 2-pack primer, you guide coat it, rub it with a block. It doesn't. It shows up, just how unlevel it is. If this was a show car, I'd be 2-pack primering that again, and then rubbing it again with the half-shaped block until I got no rub-throughs whatsoever, and then I'd probably primer it again and go over it with a soft one. But yeah, I'm not going to bother with that. That's plenty good enough for my likings. This is a daily driver car, and so obviously I'll go over these now with the softer block, go over my corners and in the crease and everything. There's still a little bit up here which I've just noticed. I'm going to have to go over that a bit more. This is a paint chip. These are little things that are so easy to miss. You don't notice them, especially if somebody else's, if the panel's been repainted at some point and somebody else has left chips in it, it's really easy to miss them all. But see, once you primer it and guide coat it, it stands out, and I can actually feel that it's quite deep, But yeah, that'll probably rub back to the silver. Actually, there's places here it's actually rubbed right through to the metal. No, maybe not. It's silver underneath. But yeah, as I said, I'll give it another couple of light coats of 2-pack primer when I finish rubbing it, and then I'll just go over the whole thing with a soft, very soft block actually. Not even a block, just it's a bit of felt, thick felt that I use for final rubs. And yeah, down here, because this bit had been welded, this is a whole new piece of metal just through here. It was puttied over, and it's rubbed with an 80 grade, and I find that if I try and rub out the scratches from the 80 grade, I get it all unlevel again. And this is the value of a 2-pack primer. See, a 2-pack primer will fill those 80 grade scratches. Like obviously this has had 2 applications, 2 coats each, so it's had 4 coats of primer over this putty. But yeah, it's all clean, smooth, straight, no worries at all. And yeah, up here, because this is the first time I've painted plastic, car plastic that hasn't been previously painted, and I went over this plastic with an 80 grit, and then I put the plastic adhesion primer, and then I put a coat of 2-pack, and I rubbed that back with the wet 240, and then I'll go on it again with another 2 coats of 2-pack, and I expect I'm going to have to go over that again just to get it smooth, because this is still rough here, and I expect that when I go to smooth that off, I'll rub through the plastic again. So I'm thinking now that in hindsight that I should have only gone a 180, not an 80. I was trying to sort of get maximum adhesion by putting deep scores in it, but yeah, plastic scores up really easy, and it's really seems to be really difficult to get rid of them. And just looking at that, looking at the light from the shine on it, it actually needs to be filled up a bit more. That edge is a bit too rounded just in there. There's another bit down here that's not real crash out either. Yeah. Anyway, we'll see how I go. Might need another 2 applications of primer and that yet to get it filled, but anyway, that's where we're up to. So yeah, just wanted to point that out, that this is just a way to get things straight. It's very slight dents are very hard to see and find, but yeah, when you do this, when you do the 2-pack primer and then wet rub it with a big block, and you find all these highs and lows. And as I've mentioned several times, don't attempt to do this with an acrylic primer. You cannot fill with acrylic primer, because as soon as you put your top coat on it, it will go soft, it will reform the shape underneath. You do it every time. And it also doesn't seal, so you've got a chance of your top coat reacting to the paint under the primer, because the thinners will bleed right through the acrylic primer, whereas it won't with this. Once you've got this sealed, see, I will seal this again and rub it, and if I rub through it, I'll put some more in it, so by the time I get to spraying my base coat on it, there won't be any rub through anywhere. And that's how you avoid getting fry up, paint reaction, is to have it completely sealed. So, but as I said, seal it all you like with an acrylic primer, and you're still at a big risk of getting a fry up, because it'll just bleed straight through it. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Hit like, please.